guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is my sniff review, performance review. I'm gonna have to come up with a better title for this video, but today I'm reviewing and giving you my personal opinions all about the Open Plains wax collection. They have arrived, I have been warming them, and I have all of my opinions ready to give you. But before we dive in, hello, welcome if you're new here. Please subscribe if you haven't already. And also if you want to become a Wickless Charm VIP, the link to my Facebook group is down below. Okay guys, that's it. Let's go ahead and dive on in. So Scentsy actually surprised us with a brand new wax collection in September, the Open Plains collection. So brand new waxes, all inspired by our classic bestseller Weathered Leather. And then we also brought back the Open Plains Warmer, which did sell out. And by the way, it is going to restock. So just FYI, if you missed out on it, if you didn't order it, it is restocking, so just stay tuned. So this wax bundle is still available. You can only purchase it as a bundle, 4 bars for $20. But if you only want to try 1 or 2, you can actually add these individually to Scentsy Club. So I actually created a Scentsy Club cart with my favorite waxes from this collection and some more waxes that I think if you love these. I added ones that I also think that you're gonna like, and it actually does qualify for a half price credit item, and my advice is to use that on the October whiff box. So I will talk more about that towards the end of the video, but I know why you're here. Let's talk about my opinions. So first up, let me say, I was stoked for these. I love manly scents, masculine scents, woodsy, cologne, musky, anything like that. I love woodsy scents, but these are the type of scents that you can read the scent description, but you have to smell it to know how you feel about it. It's just, these are that kind of category that you just have to smell it in order to know how it truly smells. So first I want to talk about my number 1 pick. This is Hometown Cowboy, and this one is the twin fragrance to sheer leather. So if you miss sheer leather, if you love all the scents like sheer leather, please try Hometown Cowboy, because literally this is the twin scent. That's as soon as I smelled it, that's exactly what I thought of was sheer leather. You want to smell it? It's so good. It also was in Brandon's favorites pile. Every time he smells a new collection, he makes a piles of love, like, and dislike. And usually the dislike ones, he tells me always to warm them in my office so that he doesn't have to smell them. But this one was in his loves list. He said that this would be awesome as a car bar. I really agree. I don't know why we haven't had any limited edition car bars, ever. I love them. We need those. And we're Scent Circles. We need them. There's my assistant slime. So Hometown Cowboy, the description of this one is dark suede and aged leather, saunter down a dusty avenue lined with black mahogany. It is so good. If you love vanilla suede.
I don't like vanilla suede.
You don't like vanilla suede? You don't even know what vanilla suede is. If you love all those types of scents, like Mystery Man, My Dear Watson, sheer leather, the woody fragrance whenever we had the Toy Story collection, and vanilla suede, you are going to absolutely adore this. I'm loving the performance of it. I'm currently warming it in the open concept part of our home with another one that we're going to talk about. But I want to, and the performance is great in here, I want to warm it in our master bed and bath. I feel whenever I use one fragrance in all 3 of those warmers and the master suite, I really get a good opinion of the fragrance because it's a little bit more confined. I can really smell all the base, the mid, the top notes of the scent and see how well it performs. But I absolutely love this. Next we have my number 2 pick. This is Wide Open Spaces, and this one took me by surprise. So whenever you first smell it, it's super, super light, and even Brandon said that too. He said it was a light scent, and if it was just stronger, that it would be awesome. So this was also in his loves pile. And I said the same thing. I feel that this is one of those scents, one of those magical scents that you have to warm to really experience. You can smell it, yes, but you have to warm it to see how it, the performance of it plays out. So whenever I had this warming, just last night, like I think I changed my warmers at like 7 p.m. because we got back from the beach yesterday, and Alexa turns my warmers off at 8. And if you want my full detailed video of how to get Alexa to turn on and turn off your Scentsy warmers, here it is up here. So I only had it warming for an hour, and I already knew like this is one of those magical scents that you just have to warm. Like, don't take your first impression, like don't think too hard about your first impressions of this scent. You really have to warm it to experience it. And after I warmed it, it stole the number 2 spot from the 4 in my personal opinion. So wide open spaces. And this one is glimpse a brilliant panorama of white leather sweetened with sugarcane and a splash of cozy vanilla. It's that white leather, sugarcane, and cozy vanilla that you really get out of this one. And it has that perfect mix with musk that makes it manly and clean, but also that cozy vanilla that makes it just really like delicious. And so I think this one might also go into my club. This one and the Hometown Cowboy. Next we have Under the Oaks Tree. And again, I didn't really know what to really expect with all of these. This one is one that I want to play with more. So I feel like it's on the lighter side of it. And again, like sometimes you have to warm smells to really see how they're going to perform. And this one is definitely more towards the weathered leather side. So I have this warming in the open concept part of her home with Hometown Cowboy because I feel like they're definitely 2 scents that complement each other. I have it in the kitchen and the dining room area. I feel like it's just one of those lighter scents. So I think that I need to warm it either in my office, in Maddie's room, that little corner of the house. I usually try to put like the same scent there, so it kind of smells up that whole scent, or scents up that whole corner. So I think I need to either warm it in the corner of the house, or warm it like in our master bed and bath to really get my opinion about it. I mean, it's really nice. I don't really smell it that much anymore. It has apple in it, I think. Yeah, it does. And so I really get that. It's like a weathered leather toned down with like a fresh, crisp apple. So Under the Oak Tree is aged woods whisper above a layer of worn leather mellowed by hints of crisp apple. So you really get that crisp apple. And like I said, I think it's just like weathered leather toned down with that hint of like crisp, juicy apple. So lighter scent. If you want one of those fragrances that are not going to be overpowering, they're not going to hit you in the face whenever you walk in the door, like one of those scents that's going to make your space smell like it naturally smells like that, I definitely recommend Under the Oak Tree. Very nice. I think that this one's going to be very popular. I don't know if I'm personally going to club it because I prefer the Hometown Cowboy and the wide open spaces more. But this one's very nice. Oh, and that one also got thumbs up from Brandon. But last but not least, we have the one that I have a funny little experience with. So this is Counting Those Stars. Counting Those Stars on Cold Sniff. Whenever me and Brandon first dug into these last night, both of us put it in the category of dislike. Brandon said, that's terrible. Do not warm that where I am. Like, just warm it in your office. Do not warm it in the bedroom or the living room. He said, that's just bad. And I smelled it, and I was also very meh about it. I don't know. Like, it also smells different cold sniff right now than it did last night. So I don't know if it's just because I got it out of the box. Like, I literally opened up the Scentsy box and dug out these and my bricks last night so that we can smell them. And I don't know. I was just like, man, like that's just meh. So I told him it might be one of those scents that you have to warm in order to get your full opinion. Like, it might change when melting. And I was right. I was right. So this is Counting the Stars. It's a nighttime breeze of juicy strawberry wafts over fresh leather, studded with twinkling white woods. So my thoughts on Counting the Stars has completely changed. I've warmed it in our office and Maddie's bedroom, so it's kind of like smelling up that corner of the house. And smelling it last night and then smelling it all today. Like, it's just very nice and clean and fresh. and then you do get that little hint of strawberry in it, and I feel like it's kind of like a, I don't know, like it's like a watery, leathery, kind of fresh with a little hint of strawberry. That's just what it reminds me of. But my opinions did change. So if you get this and you smell it and you think that you don't like it, please don't just throw it away. Just try it. Maybe try, a couple of cubes. Maybe try it in a little small space. Because it's one of those scents that you definitely have to warm. It reminds me, like the experience reminds me of Ravenclaw, the wit and wisdom. I liked it, yeah, but I didn't know that I loved Ravenclaw until I warmed it. Like, that's what changed everything for me. So I don't think I'm going to club this one, but I definitely would reach more for this one. I got real big Cambridge vibes. Do you remember Cambridge? Cambridge was a scent of the month. Like, one of my first scents, I think it was my first scent of the month kit in 2017. It might have been like the March scent of the month or the April scent of the month. It came with that little typewriter warmer. I don't know. Maybe it's the color that gave kind of clicked to my mind and made me think of Cambridge. But Cambridge was definitely more like cologne-y. This one's not really cologne-y. This one's just like a more fresh, light leather with that little hint of apple in it. I don't know last night. It just wasn't my thing, but I like it and I'm enjoying it. But it definitely, like I said, if you just don't like it at the beginning, just try it out. Try it in a small space don't knock it before you try it. So yeah, guys, that's my full review. That is my raw review all about the Open Plains collection. Don't forget that the warmer is going to be restocking. But like I mentioned earlier, I actually pre-filled a Scentsy Club cart. I included my top 3 from this bundle. So in this Scentsy Club cart, you're going to be getting Hometown Cowboy, Under the Oak Tree, and Wide Open Spaces. I left out Counting the Stars, but you can always edit it and add it if you really, really want to try it. But I also added enough waxes and car bars and miscellaneous kind of things. So if you love fresh, leathery, manly, cologne-y, musky, woodsy scents, I pretty much created the perfect Scentsy Club order for you. So all this is doing a Scentsy Club order. I have a whole video all about Scentsy Club and if it's worth it right up here. Hint, it's so worth it. I made the cart big enough to where you get extra 10% off your entire order, and then you also unlock a half price credit with this. So please be sure to use that on a big ticket item to get the most savings. I recommend the whiff box or a large tub of washer whiffs because you save the most money. You can literally get the October whiff box for only $17.50. So if you want to take advantage of those deals all through Scentsy Club, the club portal on my website, please just click that link down below. I also have some instructions with it down below too, but you just click the link and then you can edit it to how you like it. Just make sure that it is at $60 before the sales tax. Then whenever you continue to the shipping, you'll be able to either log in or create yourself an account on my website, wicklesscharm.com. Whenever you have an account, that is how you can actually track all of your orders, your order history, your pre-orders, making it super easy to keep track of your favorite Scentsy. You can also make a favorites list now. You can make a wish list and add your favorites, which is really, really cool. But just be sure to keep it at 60 because whenever you continue to choose the frequency of how often you want it, that's where you will get that half price credit that you can use down on the whiff box or whatever you want. Be sure to click that magical little box that says process immediately so that you for sure get this as soon as possible. And then after it arrives, you can either keep the club if you want it, you can edit it and put different things in it for your next order, or you can cancel it, no fees, nothing. If you just don't want to have a future club and just have this one club order and take advantage of that, you can do it. But yeah, guys, that's it. That's my review. If you have already ordered these and you already have your opinions about it, I would love to hear down in the comments. Which ones do you like? Which ones do you dislike? Which ones are you going to club? Let me know and let us all know. But that's it. Thank you guys for watching. As always, don't watch me, join me, and have a great day.